use a couple of those free Starlinks.
And yeah, we know that channel 2 seems to be working, and 1 and 3 seem to be out. So we'll try to prioritize getting the most visually interesting feeds on channel 2 until we get our all 3 channels back. So thanks for your patience. And just a little update on where we are and what we're doing. We're at the USS Preston, DD 379. We recently arrived and we are conducting a Norbit high resolution mapping survey above the wreck. And once we complete this survey, we will then descend down for a visual survey of the wreck. So we'll make sure to get that visual survey up on the best channel, and ideally have every channel working before we're on the seafloor. So thanks everyone.
Ship might be slowing up there. It caught up. I think it's resetting the mood there.
I am falling behind a little bit.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. Roger, copy.
Alrighty. We're almost finished.
At 12 and 4 to go.
12 and 4. Roger.
And you can see the stream off the wire cam there in the sunset.
Hmm. All right, you can hold there,
Right.
and then I'll just let the ship keep coming. Let me do stop, record, start. Okay, you can change your heading 90 to port whenever you feel like you can with Atalanta.
Right.
That's a good speed there.
.8 velocity, 2 degree steps.
It helps because then I can use this data.
Yeah, totally. That one's actually a bit fast. They usually
Yeah.
0.5 and then some. Yeah, I put some amount of joystick in and then hit stick buck.
Hmm.
Oh, it'd be amazing.
Sounds good.
Let's see, did I miss that one? I need to go left one. I need to be here.
Gonna come up a little as I get close.
Just another quick update on the, the video stream situation. I know satellite feeds 1 and 3, so channels 1 and 3 are the ones experiencing the most issues. So if we do get to our dive on the wreck, which still should be a little bit as we're conducting our Norbit surveys, I will switch the views to be able to see both the Hercules view and the view from Atalanta, both on satellite feed 2. So don't worry, you will be able to see the wrecks and our operations on them in our visual surveys, just as long as satellite 2 stays up and there's been no indications of any issues with that feed. So thank you everyone for your understanding, and we'll make sure that everyone gets the best quality stream as possible from all of this. So thank you.
Awesome.
Bridge nav. Can we hold position here? Thank you. Just want to see. It's like trying to get there, but yeah, she's toggling it all off. That's good. Okay.
Yeah, I could just move back, move.
Yeah, and then I'll move there. I don't need to go any further, right?
Nope.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to step 30 meters 291. Bridge nav. Step 30 meters, bearing 290. Thank you. Let me do a little toggle here. And we might have to wait for Atalanta to start to move, and then we can proceed.
All right.
Atalanta's pretty south of the ship. Do you think that implies a southward heading current?
It's north of the ship.
North is that direction, you are correct.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm not sure till we are settled out for longer.
Roger. Can't really tell what Tether's doing in the wind.
Yeah, not at the moment.
You can if you could see it, but it's hard to see.
Oh, there it is.
We need a glow in the dark tether.
Yeah.
Ooh, that would be fun.
That would be.
What is that mystery fish?
Oh, that's
We'll
cute.
never know.
Yeah.
One of those submarine fish. Sometimes Atalanta is naughty and it has a mind of its own. In this case, it seems to be going southwest when we want it to go northwest.
Yeah, there was always some debate about its position relative to after the ship and, USBL offsets, whatever. But after Hawaii last year, when we did a dive on the cruise that was meant to be Jarvis, and we saw how far a current can take Atalanta away from the ship and then in the other direction, it was like, yep, that's definitely been current, because there was some argument that current wasn't affecting it because it's so heavy and it was USBL offset. I'm like, I don't think so. Now it's proven.
I hit engage, by the way.
Roger. Yeah, that's all good. I was set up for that.
Yeah, and I think we did the math, or we had someone, one of our listeners did the math for us on the area of the cable over, say, 1,000 meters. So
The cable itself and the...
Yeah, and there were some significant numbers.
I mean, the weight of the cable is pretty significant.
Yeah.
Once you get down the depth.
Weight of the cable can be, pretty similar, maybe a bit more than the sled itself?
Yeah, I forget how many kilograms a meter. It's in the specs. I should know that off the top of my head. But basically, when we are at Herc's rated depth, we have around 12,000 pounds on the. We're approaching the rating of the safe working load of the A-frame.
if you're watching their winch tension of 2 kilometers of 6/8 cable with a camera set on the bottom versus without a camera set on the bottom would actually look pretty similar.
Mm.
Don't ask how we know this.
But there was enough of a difference to make a determination in that case.
If you're watching the numbers or you're watching a state when it changes between those two, then yeah, there's definitely noticeable.
Thus Thames quickly produced a winch logging graph.
That was actually a project I inherited from someone else when
Really?
that the possible need for that was anticipated.
That was Ethan, yeah?
That was Ben actually.
Oh.
The initial design of it, and then other things became more important for a bit. And it was around for a few years, and then
Got a lot of wobble.
there's a lot of wobble in Atlanta.
I think because
Also
we're
in
sideways to it.
Yeah.
There's a lot of wobble on Hercules. Back, like pitching, kind of like fore aft and.
Hey, come down. Come down or,
down to
yeah, you can
plus
come
12.
down to 15. Should be safe while we're moving.
Call it 15.
Actually, anything's safe while we're moving. This tether's streaming out.
Yep.
And a big bow behind us. So when you stop and faff over there, you get in trouble.
Holding plus 15.
Right. No, it's not streaming out that far. It's not overcoming the weight.
Yep.
We added some weight than we had traditionally had for some reason for the 50-meter cable, and then we're still using that on the 30.
I'm going to put a
You
few
can
lights
hold
on.
there just so we don't have to move Atalanta anymore.
Roger.
Yeah.
For a moment just
Hold
to
in
check
position.
my comps, and then we'll go back to looking pretty.
Okay, and we can do that 90-degree turn to a heading of 201.
Roger.
And we can also come down to 25 meters if you're comfortable with that.
Yeah, I'm actually
In any order.
yeah. I'm gonna spin clockwise. It's out of autos,
Yeah,
so it won't be a pretty one.
that's fine. I don't need it.
Out of curiosity, how much longer do you think, just generally, do we have on the Norbit survey?
An hour at least.
An hour, yeah.
All right. Give us plenty of time to get the stream situation fixed.
While we're moving, here you can do the math. We're moving at 0.3 meters a minute, 0.3 knots, which is 10 meters a minute. And we have 1, 2.
Could you stay on auto XY or?
Yeah, I am. Oh, I'm not.
Yeah, there we go.
Sorry, wrong button.
Sorry, yeah.
We have approximately 250 meters of survey to do. If you zoom in on that, Rennie, I'll get back to that spot.
That's all right. I think our offset will be fine. It's not a science, and if it is, I don't know the answers yet.
It's just the wrong
Right,
button.
let me
pushed in my
change
case.
this to
What'd you say, 25?
25, yeah.
Come
Shift
down.
everything to port.
Just maybe, I don't know, you might be fine there, Tim. You can come down a couple till 20, I'll be fine. Should be in Teary.
Copy that. Holding at 20.
20, okay.
What's the line bearing?
201.
Roger, thank you. Okay. Hertz,
All right.
25 meters,
I
bearing
will.
at 201.
We're gonna start that line. You can start, and I'll call in 90 meters,
Right.
201. As soon as you pass.
Engage. Oh wait, I need to change my step. 100 meters, enter, engage. Auto, XY, engaged. Wonder what Ben's doing these days. He's made his fortune mining Bitcoin.
Bridge, nav. Step 90 meters, bearing 201. Thank you.
Might come down a few meters there, Tim.
Down to plus 15.
Maybe split the difference. See, it looks like it's struggling a little for some reason. Shouldn't be, it's got a nice catenary. Yeah, that looks good. That's all you can give it, right? What else could a Herc ask for? Freedom.
Holding there.
All right, yeah.
Atalanta should be moving with you now.
All right, yeah. So if you do the math, I guess it's a half hour of orbiting.
Yeah, it's not like the bigger ones, but Oh yeah, we're getting good in there. Nice. Right in there. You can see the curvature of the ship, the
Sweet.
hull.
Are you a fidgeter, Tim?
I sometimes am.
I haven't seen you fidget yet. Is it still over
What do
there?
you think this is?
Oh yeah, I get it. Is the blue one still over there?
I think so.
It's under your chair, Tim.
Oh yeah, I think I dropped it, and then there are things happening.
I'll give it to Rennie unless you're gonna fidget with it.
I'm going to take your fidget
Nice.
cube.
I
I
don't
need
have to
something
play
to
with my
do.
pen anymore.
Yeah.
I need something to do with my hands.
I'm the kind of fidgeter who throws things across the room accidentally.
Yeah. It keeps me from pushing buttons for no particular reason up here.
Agreed.
Yeah, that's awesome. We're totally getting that slope of the hull.
Have you done preliminary processing on any of the models
Just the preliminary stuff, but I haven't done any. I want to work with K2 because he brings it into Cloud Compare and he does some non-top-down meshing, and I want to see his process. So I've done that before ages ago, but I think he's probably got it pretty dialed for this stuff. So.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing that either. I've been doing models at the farm with the drone, taking picture every 10 seconds, flying all over creation. And I model the whole place, all the ponds and the buildings. And, then get fish finder out, map the ponds. Played around with a
Looks like I'm catching up to you a little bit.
Yeah, the ship's going 0.3, and I think the 0.1 might be a bit slow, but it's a short survey, so we'll see if you need to speed up or not.
Yeah, I'll speed up. I forget if I just add another step, if that changes my speed.
I can't remember either, but regardless, should work. I don't think it can hurt, except it makes you go further. I don't remember. I think I can't. Maybe it changes without you doing that. But we don't have a Herc velocity, so.
You got pot juggler there. Telling you, you got all the data.
Yeah.
Tim should be borrowing that data too. That's probably the top request. It could actually be a toss-up between Herc and Atalanta rubber band or Herc speed over ground. Because the three main ones for navigational purposes are heading speed over ground, course over ground.
Oh, yeah.
And yeah, it's really
So this, yeah, there is something sticking out there. So that'll be an overhang midship on the west side. We'll have to remember that.
Sorry, excuse me.
And there's some kind of obstruction here related to it that is not allowing us to map in there.
Interesting. Some pile of debris there, is there?
Yeah, maybe stuff fell over.
It may be seabed, so if the seabed's really soft or it hit with a rapid terminal velocity.
Yeah, and also just currents can cause some buildup and scour.
Oh,
But I don't know.
yeah.
Just
It
given
could
that
be
it's right near this, I'm wondering if it's stuff fell off.
part of the superstructure that's
Yeah.
fallen over. Do we have a picture of this one?
They may in the back row, I'm not sure. Actually, I think what I can do, because we already did that first pass, is on my dinner break, I'll just have Jacob sit here and I'll eat dinner and then I'll make a quick thing for high pack for us to drive around.
Does he know that, or does that need to get communicated?
He said he's coming to relieve me for dinner at some point, and
Okay,
then so
sweet.
then at that point I'll let him know.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Yeah, this crew, it's in past the etiquette's been to relieve the on-watch crew first, because they're usually in a hurry to get back. And then go have dinner, so you actually know what time your dinner relief is and can plan for it.
This is tipped over quite a bit, so we didn't get much here. It's all right, maybe. So the other side, well, that means we'll get a lot.
Yeah.
So that's mostly what the 3 passes are for, is to make an actual 3D model, because if we just had the 1 pass over the top, for top-down meshing, it would be fine, because you can't see the stuff under it anyway. It's nice to have more than 1 pass just to make sure you've got enough density and you didn't miss anything, but single pass for a map is more than adequate.
I think you can stop the vessel if you want.
Yeah,
Sure
I just want to get a little bit past.
Yeah, but I'll have.
You'll have some leash?
Yeah, I got 10 meters.
Yeah, and Adelina's got some swing. Bridge nav. We can hold position.
You have? Okay.
Thank you. Okay, I'll let you keep driving a bit.
Alright.
So we'll try to make this a slow turn, just
yeah.
in case I can get anything in there.
Yeah, I can come down for the slow turn if you want. Try and look under.
Yeah, maybe do that.
Stand by while I install software updates.
That's probably good there. You can hold position there.
Alright, holding position.
And then I'll toggle this. And you can do your thing.
Okay, coming down. Tim, you want to come down with me?
Coming down with you.
I'll watch what you can cover here.
Come down a little faster, Tim.
Down faster.
Get us back in the green there.
What's your altitude? Yeah, we'll stop at 15.
Roger. Okay,
Yeah.
you can stop there, Tim. That's good enough for a turn.
Okay, then a slow turn.
Roger. And I'll do the, you want to do the super slow one?
See what we can get here.
Too fast, I can slow down.
It's okay, I think. Yeah, it's such a sharp angle. We'll see what we get.
I gotta slow down too.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, that's good. Look at that. We're getting it.
I'm going to
Nice.
refresh our low pack for a minute, so we'll lose the bathymetry until we get another raster.
Roger.
Yeah. Nice. Ship.
I slowed down to
It kind of looks like there's a
0.5
bit
knots.
of a scour here. Like there's a
Yeah.
big depression at the bows end. So that'll be interesting to try to get close to or not
Yeah,
with the vehicle.
it looks pretty significant.
Yeah.
Are we, so how many more passes are we doing?
We're just going to pass over to the other side and do one the length of it again.
Yep,
And then we'll do the cap at the stern, and then we'll be good. So.
sweet. So 2? Is that 2 or 3?
That is 190 meters worth at 10 meters a minute.
So we did the center, we came back, we did this, we're going to do this, we're going to do this, and we're going to do that.
Okay, perfect.
Oh, don't know what happened there. Scroll wheel fail.
Totally.
It's interesting intensity returns there. But
Okay, that's turn complete. Ready?
if you're all right, we could, no, I think we should come back up to 25 for the,
I'm happy to cross down low.
let's split the difference. Can you come up to 20? I'm just worried that too low and we won't get down the actual, because we're on this little like high, this little low here, so I don't know.
Roger, up 5.
Yeah, thank you. We won't get down the rest of it.
Come up with me if you would, please, Mike.
Yep, coming up.
What'd you say, 20?
Yeah, 20 would be good.
Roger.
All right, I'm gonna toggle that data. So now this next line. So we were on 30, this and then that. Okay, so I'm gonna go, what's your heading right now is 112. So I'm gonna step the ship 60 meters, 112.
Roger.
Bridge nav. 60 meters, bearing 112. Thank you. Because I was 30 off on this side, I want to be 30 off on that side. Does that make sense? Yeah.
You ready for me? Ready?
Yeah, ready when you are, as long as you just keep Atalanta in the box. But you're behind it anyway, so you should be fine.
Yep.
Yeah, we're gonna do, so we're gonna pass here, we're gonna do the turn, and then we're gonna do this line, and then a turn, and then over, and then we'll be done. But
You can chase Herc around. Keep it in the box, please. In that box. We refer to that as the
Not
box.
that box.
Negative. Yeah, it's okay. I'm used to neurotic navigators.
I'm gonna refresh the screen.
Sure.
Did you get dinner relief, Dan? Yeah, I think it kind of depends on the seat. Yeah, like back here, we're in communication with our dinner relief, so we kind of plan it. Yeah, but that makes sense for ROV if you guys need
Do you
to.
want me to come up at 5 then instead? Okay. Okay. Yep. Yeah. Mm.
Sounds good.
What? During transit we use low pack just so that we have another screen with the bathymetry on it. Looks like this dropped out again, the bottle data. Yeah. No what? Mm. Okay. Oh, yeah, sorry. It's this one and that one. It's weird because we didn't have any issues with it at all. Yeah.
Thanks everybody for tuning in. Just a little update. We're mapping the USS Preston DD-379. This is a known wreck site. That yellow swath that you're seeing is what we're actively mapping with
Looks
our
like it has frozen as well.
high resolution multi-beam survey.
Yeah.
Shortly we will be descending down to the wreck to do a visual survey once we finish making our map. And all of our channels should be fully working now. So big thanks to our shoreside and shipboard data and video teams for getting that sorted out. And for those who are wondering about why they can't scroll back in YouTube, that was just because we had a brief video outage. That's not the new normal. You will be able to scroll back. It was just for a brief moment that we lost connection, but we're back.
You fine with me refreshing this, Dan? The page? Because this is just stuck now. Good. Okay. Refreshing. There we go. God. Is there? Hmm. I did put on the Ross tilt today. I installed that and then got it connected, but I still need to do the comp line to it, and then we should probably run it to see where its max and min are, so that we can get that. Hmm. Yep. Okay. Mm-hmm. He's starting to stretch out on me, just as an FYI. Yep. Yep. Is there just a bolt that is kind of for your hard stops on the motor mount? I'm gonna turn off your butt light if you don't mind. I just like having not be blinded by those things. Yeah. Okay. So there is no bolt for our hard stop then on the motor mount? Hmm. Okay. I thought you said you wanted to run that Ross tilt so that we knew where it was in its direction before we put the. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, at some point in time when we're working on it together. Okay.
You gotta specify which Jacob. There's two of us in here right now. You gotta specify which Jacob. I'll take that.
So we have a question coming in about if we intend to survey the Preston's entire port side, as the loss reports do claim that she was struck to the port by 3 large projectiles, which were likely from friendly fire from the Washington. There was a broken gun mount causing potentially that fire to occur. We are currently mapping the entire USS Preston using the high-resolution multi-beam Norbit mapping system. That's what you can see on channel 3. The yellow swath moving across the seafloor is ROV Hercules actively mapping. And when we finish our mapping, we will then descend to the seafloor and conduct a non-invasive visual survey of the entire wreck on both sides. So we will be looking at the port side for those potential shellings. In the meantime, as we're mapping, Hiroshi, would you like to share anything about sort of what happened during this battle? Okay, yeah. So I think it was from my understanding, the history of the Preston, the ship itself was originally launched back in the late 30s and served in a few other parts of the Pacific and battles before coming to Guadalcanal. And in November of 1942, she was one of 4 destroyers that escorted the battleships, the Washington and the South Dakota. So on the night of the 14th of November, the Preston was sailing along the western end of Guadalcanal to intercept a Japanese run.
I'm going to come up a little as you turn. Make sure you have space to get that tether under me.
There was a lot of action in this evening time. During the night, there was the Washington coming up on the Japanese cruiser, the Sendai, and the third battle of Savo Island officially began that evening. So the Sendai, the Japanese cruiser, along with the Japanese destroyer, the Shikanami, were following the American ships and driving them off. But then shortly after, the ships all kind of rejoined. The Japanese force dispersed once the battleship and cruisers encountered the enemy destroyers. So following that, several other Japanese ships were preparing to join in, and the concentrated American destroyers sort of became all clustered together as a target.
Holding at +19.
The USS Wake was hit, and after this, the Preston started opening fire on the Nagara, and was also being hit, and torpedoes were being launched. The salvo from the Nagara had put several fire rooms out and ended up sinking after. So that friendly fire that was mentioned from the port side was understood to be happening after this point likely from the Washington, which kind of affected the Preston a bit, and after that, Nagara's salvos hit the aft part of the vessel, which was likely the reason why the Preston itself ended up sinking. So there are some reports from several of the survivors from the Preston that were able to provide more information on what exactly happened, and how the torpedoes had hit the ship and ended up causing the vessel to roll over onto onto her port side, float, and the bow went into the air, and then following that, the ship sank. For the survivors, they were
Coming
afterwards
down, so you're getting away from me.
picked up by the crew from the South Dakota.
Now you're pulling.
So I think we'll be, during this visual survey, we'll be able to see some of these accounts in their preserved form on the seafloor, and respectfully image and document this as a memorial site, as we have been doing for all of the previous wrecks that we've been visiting.
Also, that little wavy bit on the weight's just a piece of tape. We expect that, right?
We've also been seeing some features in the Norbit survey around the wreck that look like kind of a scour in the seafloor, and maybe like a kind of depression. So we'll take a look at the environment surrounding the wreck as well, to kind of get a sense of how it landed on the seafloor, and any other debris or diagnostic features to get some closure as to what exactly happened.
Alright, I'm starting to catch up to you.
Yeah, so we have been to a few wrecks now. Question has come up about, has anything surprised us about the differences in what we're seeing? I think really each wreck is quite unique. The ships themselves are all very different in their structure and design. I mean, some of them are more similar than others, but the way that many of them ended up going down is also, of course, unique to each vessel. So yeah, every wreck has its own story, and also each wreck has kind of started blooming with life as a habitat for marine life. So it's also been quite diverse across different wrecks, what we're seeing in terms of new habitats and life emerging from these wrecks.
What I found surprising was the Japanese destroyer, it was the Udachi, was extremely decrepit and broken down. The sides of the hull were buckling, and the metal was like literally peeling off. Everything was completely covered in rust, and basically everything on deck was collapsed and just a large pile of rubble. That was very sad, but interesting to see.
Yeah, and the Udachi was the first Japanese vessel that we have surveyed on this expedition.
Coming up a little 'cause I'm getting close.
We intend to survey others as well, so long as we can identify the correct locations to do so. So we're not exactly sure if that extra corrosion is due to the metals that were used by the Japanese ships.
Yeah, there's a possibility, yeah, based on material, and another possibility is based on the damage, and the third possibility is based on environment. Yeah, it's
Holding
three
plus 20.
possibility, or maybe mix of some of those. Yeah.
Nice. Thank you for that. Yeah. Hiroshi is our expert archaeologist on our watch and has been teaching us a lot about how wrecks underwater corrode and also, how we can be sort of like detectives in trying to understand what we're really seeing. So I think it'll help us a lot if we can see another Japanese vessel, especially one made from the similar time.
Yeah, I think that would be good comparison. Yeah, and then especially the Yudachi had a fire and floating for a while before sank. So yeah, would be
Yeah.
good to see. Yeah, another Japanese destroyer. Yeah.
One thing that is definitely kind of the same is that the water chemistry is likely quite similar for all of the environments of these wrecks. They're all kind of close enough together that there wouldn't be significant differences, and the depth ranges are also within a few hundred meters, so relatively similar. And they also sank at a relatively similar time frame. So yeah, that kind of eliminates some of those differences, but definitely not not all of the factors that Hiroshi was just laying out for us in terms of materials and the actual events that caused these ships to sink. And on this particular expedition, we're doing kind of a mix of revisiting wrecks that have been surveyed before, either by Dr. Ballard when he was here in the early 90s in 1992, or visiting wrecks that have not been visited before but have been mapped and we understand where they are but haven't visually surveyed them. And then the kind of third way of identifying and visiting wrecks is through more of an kind of exploration mode where we have our other team who's shore-based with the Driggs surface vessel that does
Coming down.
mapping and tries to identify targets for us to then go explore, which we will be doing after this wreck. We have a series of new targets. All right, so are we going down? Is that what you just said, Tim? Tim, did you just say you're going down?
Going down, confirmed.
End of orbit then?
Yep. All right, so
They were asking if we're going down, by the way.
yeah, they were just off SPL, but you guys can get back on when you're ready.
But are we transitioning to our visual survey?
No, we're just coming down
Okay.
to acquire the seabed.
To what?
We're just getting set up.
Sounds good.
It's all right. Yeah.
Yes. What do we do?
Which one? The end of an orbit? Yeah.
Looks like we got some.
Rennie, do we need to pull that down?
Nope.
Okay.
All right. So
We got stuff to look at if you want to put the standard feeds back up.
Yep.
so we have finished our Norbit survey, and now we're on the seafloor, and we'll soon begin our circumnavigation around the USS Preston.
Will we be doing any video bursts?
We will, but at the end. So we'll do the same kind of order. Our WCA photogrammetry is running. Our Apple is turned on.
Did you turn the Apple on?
The Apple's on.
You'll probably see it, Dan, but there's this linear feature right here.
Yep.
On the seabed.
Roger. Are you gonna?
I'll come back to nav shortly. Sorry.
No, are you gonna put a model in?
I am indeed, yes.
In MG.
Yes, I will. Just give me a second.
Yeah. Yeah. You can take your time. I don't need it. I was just doing what the back row does and asking.
We're at the stern, right?
Questions.
Let's see.
I believe so.
Yeah, I'll just take a second.
Roger.
It sank by the stern, so the stern's probably going to be pretty messed up.
Yeah.
Tim, can you come up a bit? I'm going to come right on you.
Coming up to plus 20 or above tether.
Yeah. And
plus 20.
I always say there's no silly questions, only silly answers.
It's definitely a mast. What's it doing all the way back there?
Yeah.
It's giving me an indication of the strike of the ship in a banana-like fashion.
There we go. All right.
Okay.
Awesome. Thanks, Rennie.
This structure right here, I think.
I'm going to back up just a little more. Something else here under me. Okay.
All of them?
Are you going for apple and orange or apple and banana? Or apple and orange and then pause orange for banana?
I'm also going to take a moment to load up Rennie's new map.
If I was the name of the thing I just put in here, where would I be?
If you sort by date, it should be at the top.
Yeah. There.
That's sweet. Can you refresh all the track lines?
Start over with the track lines?
Yeah.
Not very well. No, I can't.
Well, you just change your 999 to 0 and then change it back.
You would think it's that simple. I would love for it to work that way.
How about just track line reset?
No, there is none of that.
I know, I'm teasing you.
I want there to be a track line reset.
I want there to be a track line reset too. We have discussed this many times.
Yeah. All right. How's that for you? Is that okay to drive on?
Yep, beautiful.
Okay. And what do you need from me? Our distance from Atalanta away from the wreck, huh?
Yeah, let's go down the interesting side first. Are you gonna roll video for this one, May?
No. So what we're gonna do is a
Really?
circumnavigation around the wreck, and then like as a photogrammetry sawtooth pattern, and we'll be annotating throughout. And then once we finish that and cap the top, then we'll switch into video burst mode. And
So you have the apple rolling now.
the apple is rolling, yeah.
And you're gonna do digital stills.
Yeah,
Banana, apple and banana.
Apple and
right?
banana.
yeah, apple and banana. And
Got it.
and so for the apple, the sawtooth pattern was kind of more efficient, and
I thought we'd go right around the wreck first, but we'll see what it looks like when we get there.
sounds good.
I'll keep Atalanta here for now,
Yeah, roger.
but I'm gonna probably, you want to do this side first like that?
Yep.
Then I'll probably put it 10 meters off or 15 off.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Great.
Probably not going to do the sawtooth pattern. I don't know if it was that much more efficient, but it is. It's not how Jonathan and I roll, so.
Okay. It was, time-wise, it was significantly more efficient, but if you prefer to do not the kind of the other...
I don't quite get what's going on there, so.
Why don't we just move down it normally? What advantages does the sawtooth have?
So Jonathan and I have done this on several expeditions, and we have a technique that has worked. So I'm going to stick with that.
The one that we did
Yeah,
our last watch.
Yeah, that way I know how to get the coverage. Mine, I can't process that whole, the other one.
Just the torps.
That's fine.
Okay, we're starting
Plus
to get...
you'll get way
the
better
torps
video
do?
this way on Zeus.
Hold on, you're quite a bit ahead of me there.
Yeah,
So,
see
Yeah, look at
Just
that door.
coming in for a look.
okay, I'm gonna move Atalanta set up for where we want it. Just gonna go 8,
And
9 meters.
if you wanted to, maybe if you're not taking bananas, you could roll
torpedoes.
oranges.
Sorry, stand by for 1 second, Dan.
What's that?
Stand by.
Stand by for 1 second.
Bridge nav. Can we step 10 meters bearing 237?
Okay, go ahead, Dan.
What's that?
Go ahead.
If you want to, if you're not doing bananas, you can roll oranges. I don't think there's any reason not to. Because you'll get some nice video that way. So you get.
Yeah, the thing about the video is that we want to do these kind of moving videos that
Understood, but you'll still.
start from the bow. That was the direction.
We have cameras here not recording. It will be moving video. It'll just be quick, but yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if it was communicated to you, but our cinema cam is not a camera that we are recording video on during this dive. It's not focusing properly, so that one we will not be recording any video. We are only recording video for the mid and the upper, and I think while we're just sort of sitting here, it's
looks pretty good to me.
Yeah, I think we want moving shots as if we're a fish. That was kind of the goal for the video burst.
Roger.
I have Atalanta coming towards you now,
Roger.
and a little bit behind.
Okay, Tim, you can turn off your Atalanta lights.
Lights off.
Here we
Drama
go.
mode.
Drama mode.
So the loss report of the wreck, definitely kind of what we're visually seeing here confirms that the aft portion was heavily hit and kind of destroyed. So that's what we were just passing by. Rennie, could you just drop a waypoint at the aft, and you can name it PRE, all capital letters, PRE, like Preston, _ A. Thank you.
That's the stern, yeah?
Yep, thank you. All right, so we were just on the stern here.
Can you stand by?
I
So
think I
Dan,
can drop down.
are we going to, what's your plan here as far as where I'm putting Atalanta? Am I just doing the length of the wreck, or are you going to do the back and forth?
Let's run down it and see what we got.
Okay.
I don't know. I could do the back and forth.
It's whatever you want. I just gotta do it, or whatever the back row wants. I just have to do what.
Yeah, I'll run back and forth if you want to hold there.
Okay, I'll hold Atalanta there, and we'll do the.
That was
Sorry, what was that?
We're just positioning Atalanta so we can do the back and forth photogrammetry, and then move along to the next chunk, and so on and so forth.
Sounds good.
Some really cool machinery in there.
Rennie, could
Yes.
you actually relabel the description for PREA? Instead of stern, you can put the aftmost area of wreck.
Yeah.
And because the stern is actually missing, so
yeah,
that's kind of the area of the aft torpedoes. And shout out to Bill for identifying that.
Thank you.
the other reason for doing it this way, May, is it might take a little longer, but it's a much more immersive experience, I think, for all of us in the room. You get to, you know, have an overview of the site.
Is this your upper pass, and then you're going to do a lower one closer to the mud line?
Yeah.
Would you like to go kind of around the entire wreck and then like circle around just sort of lower, like kind of spiral down?
We do want to minimize the ship moves.
Okay, so it'll be a little bit back and forth.
Yeah, so in this case you won't have to wait on the ship. You'll just see me. You'll get a, you know, you'll get to see it, the wreck 3 times here.
Sounds good. Okay. Jacob,
Okay, we're going to drop down there.
Roger.
okay.
Yeah, what is that? I guess that thing on the seafloor is the shaft, I'm guessing.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say, because it's at the stern area and it's way longer than the mast, so it's probably like the...
Yeah.
We saw it in the Norbit. It's quite quite noodly on the seafloor, so it's a bit of it.
Yeah, it just adjusted it a little bit.
So you do have just a bit of debris that you're going to go over now that you're low.
Yep, I see it.
Roger.
can move the ship.
Roger. Bridge nav. Sub 30 meters, bearing 200. Thank you.
Coming down a little to +15.
Yep.
Yeah, sorry, I would have moved it. I just wasn't sure if you were doing another pass or not.
I should have had you move it earlier. I got distracted. It's all right. I can go look at other stuff. Oh, waiting.
Holding at +15.
Yep.
Roger. If you want, if that lower camera's making you mad, you can take digital stills with any of the other two, like the mid camera, for example.
Say that again?
If you want to, you can take digital stills with the mid camera.
Yeah, I've been playing around with it a little bit.
Roger.
It's weird how that plastic bag landed there.
Yeah.
A rice bag or something.
Yeah, I don't know if that's plastic. It looks like there's threads coming out the bottom of it.
What was that?
Saying I don't think it's plastic with how it's.
It looks like one of those like kind of
Woven plastic.
yeah,
Yeah.
like a rice bag or something.
Yeah.
I'm gonna move in past it just so you can get an image without the.
I see a midships tubes.
picture.
Lance is on the move.
Roger. You're moving it all the way down to the center, are you?
Attempt to, yeah. The center of the next one.
Roger.
Coming up a little to +15.
You think we're here? We're here.
We're right here and the stack is gone. You
Yeah.
see where it should be. My handwriting is horrible, oh my gosh.
As long as you can read it, that's the important part.
Let's hope Noel can read it.
Yeah.
If that was a pump.
There's not a lot of biological growth on that.
Yeah, so far Larry's theory of it being depth related has held up. Just another 100 or 150 meters makes all the difference with the biology that's prevalent.
Get a steampunk image for me there.
Atlanta's roughly behind you.
Roger.
That's the mast laying down.
At the high point there, according to our scan.
Yeah, it's hard to say because that was just so thin. But yeah, that's most of the high bit, that whole structure in front of you.
Alrighty.
And then to your right, there should be another high point. Maybe more so on the other side of the ship, but yeah, maybe it's hard to say. Maybe it's just that bit there. Yeah, Atalanta seems to be affected by this current from east to west, yeah? Can kind of see it a bit in the hard cam as well. Seems to be affecting the move I just put in as well. I might need to give you a little bit more.
Yeah.
I'll bring you a little bit closer and another bit down. Bridge now.
I can open them.
10 meters, 200. Thank you.
No.
We just have to keep an eye with Atalanta if there is that overhanging stuff.
Yeah,
we'll be well clear of it.
I'm gonna go look at it right now.
Yeah, great, perfect.
I want to make sure nothing falls over on me.
Roger. Like this thing that's gonna fall over?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a little scary.
Danger,
that is indeed the overhang we saw on the Norbit.
That's part of the bridge, I think.
But thankfully it does not look like there's anything caught in it going up, which is what I feared.
Yeah, I haven't seen any line hazards yet.
Cool how you can still see the shininess of it. Looks, that part looks pretty clean.
Very cool.
You can even see on the left, like the weld lines or the
so
rivets.
Clean. It's so clean.
Some overhead entanglements on the low pass.
Yeah, indeed.
You said mid and upper?
Seems to be all of its own stuff, not anything hung up. Wires.
There seem to be some water.
Some wires there. Okay, Atalanta's about stopped, so I think you'll have leash in both directions to do your pass. Hopefully I didn't overshoot it.
So I'm gonna go look at the rest here and see what else we got.
Yeah.
There's a lot of, let's pop down and have a look at this debris here, see what surprises me. Pokiotes.
that bit right below you there.
Yeah, it's going to make for challenging low pass there. Oh, still I'm up 7 meters.
Right, 26 meter delta. Just letting
Yeah,
you
come
know.
down, Tim. Come down, come down, come
Coming
down.
down.
Chase me up and down as I fly around like a crazy person.
Yeah,
Oh,
this is
that
upside down because that is a AA gun turret there. The platform is there, so it's all upside down and
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Is that a door frame?
Yeah, looks like that. Yeah, I think this section. Yeah. Or yeah, here or here. Yeah.
It's so
Holding at
interesting
+20.
that this is both, in ways, one of the more pristine sites we've seen, just based on how clean some of the elements we saw were, but also incredibly heavily damaged.
Okay. Coming up, Tim.
Coming up. Maintaining a +20.
I read it.
Doesn't look very circular though.
Yeah, it can be forward. Yeah.
Weird. This is the Mahan class, so it could, these destroyers, it could be different, yeah. Wow, it is so clean. Yeah. Yeah, it might be. Or, yeah, 'cause it looks a little bit curved here. So that rangefinder platform. These, this class of destroyer did not have fully enclosed turrets. They were open to the elements in the back.
Yeah.
We've definitely seen glass intact, and
It's amazing you can still see some shining metal.
Yeah.
I was just thinking that.
Like those parts look like they could be brand new if they just got a little bit dirt kicked on them.
yeah, it really
crazy.
speaks to how different the types of metals are reacting to the seawater.
That's where the, I guess, a little spot for ejected shells to fall out.
Dropping down to +15.
Yeah. Give me a little leash there. Come around.
Oh.
Holding +15.
Yeah, sometimes we call concretion. So when if the iron is totally corroded, so sometimes it's the inside is whole, but only get the outside shell. We call concretion. Yeah.
Concretion?
Yeah, concretion. Yeah.
Oh, that's
But
interesting.
they still this one still has original iron. So we still see the shape. But yeah.
So is that like what you would refer to the entire structure, or the kind of
Yeah,
iron
that's
pattern?
yeah, it can be partially, yeah, but let's say iron, and then I mean it's a simple chemistry. If you put the iron in the salt water, it's gonna be corroded over time,
Right.
and if you keep actively corroding, inside the metal itself is gone, but you only get the outside. It's like almost like a fried chicken, but the outer shell.
Okay.
Yeah, that is we call concretion. Yeah.
I like that
Sorry,
analogy.
Dan. I don't.
Yeah.
When you go back here, I don't think you're going to reach. So I'm going to move Atalanta a bit closer,
Did
so
you
you'll
note
be able
that?
to do your
Highlighted.
photogrammetry.
Awesome.
Roger.
Sorry, it's a little bit of a backtrack. But
And maybe
Bridge
also
now.
note it, like describe the actual
can we step
structure as
7
being
meters, bearing
an example of the
030?
concretion.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's interesting to hear that word applied for
That's
describing
not my photogrammetry, by the way.
wreckage.
No, just for when you do go back to do it.
But it's more than 80 years ago, but still kind of has a
Yeah.
actively making some chemical how they call it, progression, or
Yeah, and the same word in geology actually refers to concretions are a geologic formation that begins with an inner node and then kind of builds outwards in layers.
Yeah.
So manganese nodules are an example of those, but there are other forms of concretions that form similarly outward. So it's interesting to hear that applied to
archaeology.
kind of a similar process.
Concept,
but in relation to corrosion.
Yeah, actually, we have so many common things between archaeology and then geology. And
Definitely, yeah. And geochemistry as well.
Yeah.
Normally when I see iron staining or iron oxidation on the seafloor, that's in relation to basalt. But of course, like rust is just related to iron. So
sometimes we use zinc anode.
Coming down.
So we make
close
some
in.
kind of circuit. So if you attach the iron and the zinc, so zinc will be kind of
You're pulling now.
yeah, it's simple chemistry class, but to kind of slower or stop the corrosion itself. So if you want to preserve some shipwreck, we just sometimes put the zinc anode, attached to the like submarine or shipwreck.
yeah, they do that on the ROVs as well.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Makes sense, yeah.
All right, so when we get to the tip of the bow, we'll have another label made, Rennie.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're going to backtrack and do some photogrammetry.
Well, you've been doing photogrammetry the whole time?
Of course, yeah, but there's...
Yeah, we need to fill in the gaps.
Yeah. Hatch there.
It's a thick hatch.
Yeah.
Wow.
That toppled over rangefinder portion of the bridge, we can also give that a letter. So maybe we'll give that one B, and then we'll give the bow C. So once we get back to it, Rennie will drop a.
Just tell me when.
Yeah, you can see it in Atalanta's view. We're coming up on it.
Okay.
Also good to note for Herc.
Is that a shell casing on the ground?
It looks like it might be, or it might be a pipe. It's kind of hard to tell.
The shininess.
Yeah. We could...
It looks like it tapers off a little bit.
Could we get a Herc Zeus zoom? Are we in position for that?
I guess I see like a rim.
Good to go in, Dan?
That could be
Yeah,
where
let's
the
come
pipes
down a little more.
connect.
Roger that.
I'd be about the right size.
Okay, go ahead.
Does look
Zooming
like
in.
it. And can we get some lasers on as
Yeah,
well?
that's what it is, I think.
Roger. Go for lasers, Tim.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sweet.
Yeah, you can make a sea
That's the
level.
highlight for
Lasers
sure.
on.
Yeah, in the past when
Yeah, that's it.
we've identified some of these, the key identification is a number on the cap on the right side, but it's
Got
too
a dangly string above you.
Yeah, I see it. Thanks.
Roger.
great. You can turn the lasers off.
Lasers off.
Thank you.
You're saying there's something on the right here?
I've got to touch more zoom if it's called for it.
That's cool.
Okay, you can zoom out, check up things.
Coming away.
All right. We can keep moving around, moving along.
I'm gonna come up on
So
that
yeah,
ledge
that
if
overhang
there's-
is right in front of you there,
Yeah, Roger.
on both on sonar and in visual.
Atlanta's about to
Yep.
tag it.
No, thank you.
All right, Rennie, we
You're
can.
the one that moved the ship back there.
Well,
You
I
did
didn't
that
know you
for-
were going all the way to the bow.
What do you think I was going to do?
Thought we were going to do our little back and forth there.
Rennie, you can drop that
I told
waypoint
you I
here.
was going to go look around.
Here, yeah, Roger.
You know, Dan, where you are, if you want something really pretty, I could bring my lights on, you could bring yours off.
Oh,
But
thanks.
obviously only
I don't
if you're
think I want
comfortable
to.
with your position.
What's the label
I don't want to turn my lights off. We're taking pictures
or
every
description?
second.
Yeah, we can call that portion of rangefinder or bridge
Deck platform.
deck platform. Yeah, portion of rangefinder or deck platform upside down.
You know, it's interesting. I wonder if that casing, because the
And then this can get logged in here as pre.b.
that casing, I'm wondering if
All right,
because-
so hold on. Do I need to back off this thing for you to get around
No,
without
you're
tethering?
Okay. You're okay.
oh yeah,
All right.
I'm also coming up a bit.
Okay. Yeah, that's good if you get that camera on it. Thank you.
Yeah, there's quite a lot of wreckage.
Holding plus 20.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Roger.
We'll avoid that.
Once I drive around the neighborhood, I, kind of know, have an idea where the sharp turns are.
So this portion that's jutting out also looks like it's that concretion kind of erosion. Would you say that?
Yeah, yeah, started to make
Starting to-
concretion, yeah. And probably this is some kind of later,
I'm going to
Hot,
adjust my
right?
Zeus just a little so it's
yeah, some antenna or that is
Even
why
with
those
the,
wires,
even with the mid camera, so that way
oh yeah,
I can fly
the
by
highest
that.
part, yeah. But
the other cameras have
Up here.
overlap.
yeah, here, yeah. Some
Mm.
that is why those electrical cables, yeah.
Yeah.
Or it's similar to the digital stills camera, which Why am I struggling? I have no Z by, so wearing my thumb out.
I think that might actually be the mount for the rangefinder, because I don't see anything else that thick on the model.
You mean this area right here?
Like underneath, like going through this, right?
Yeah,
There.
that's exactly what Hiroshi was suggesting as well.
Oh, my bad.
No, no, you're good. Yeah, we were just looking at the diagram.
Great minds think alike.
Exactly, yeah.
So
What would that make
this
our
is
mount?
another picture from the same class. So you know, you see some kind of radio antenna or something like that. You know.
Ah, yeah, it could be that.
What is vertical? Are those, I can't really tell from where I'm sitting, but those look kind of like horizontal.
Whatever it was likely...
Oh yeah, actually, yeah, that is a rangefinder. Sorry, yeah, I can see the rangefinder here.
Yeah, if you see anything you want to look
Oh, I don't
closer at, just
actually.
let me know, and I can go have a look closer. I'm just moving all the time to take
Yeah, no,
pictures, but if you want to
that's...
see one thing closer, just
trunk.
point it out on the telestrator, man.
Yeah, we'll let you know. We're kind of discussing.
Right. But while we're here, you know, bird in the hand.
That rectangular thing on the left almost looks like a trunk.
On the left, you said?
Yeah. Am I alone there?
Locker? Maybe a locker?
Yeah, a locker of some
or
sort.
some kind of paneling on the
Yeah.
side. Yeah. Again, with that metal that's kind of not really corroding in the same way. All right. I think we can keep going like a bit lower towards the mud line if it's...
I am.
Oh, that's where you're going? Okay, perfect.